Hello my beautiful friends and welcome in my channel, Anna's Passion channel. I hope you all having a good time. I hope you all doing okay. I'm sorry I wasn't here as much as I would love to be, as much as I would want to be, but you know, life can be a little bit disappointing. Life can throw at us some different tasks and everything. Had a few health issues as well. Been busy with working. My probation is about to finish, so I feel a bit under pressure and everything with my new job. As you also know, I've been quite busy with my travel business as well, which I'm so happy about at this point because travel is picking up. And yeah, most of you actually know that this is my also passion recently, what I've come up with, what I'm enjoying, what I'm sharing with my friends, with lovely people who's loving the travels, who wanting to explore, and this is the way to save the money as well. So if you're interested in some details, then please drop me a message and I'll share it with you. Anyway, I wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for supporting me, because without you I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be recording these tutorials for you, I wouldn't be sharing my passion with you. You are the one who keeps me going, and also craft keep me sane. As we all know, life can be a little bit challenging at some point, and a few years ago I had an absolutely devastating experience what I had to deal with myself and my partner. We've lost a child, we had a miscarriage, and even though my younger son was born, I couldn't find myself, I couldn't be happy anymore, and craft actually helped me to build myself, to find the joy again, to be happy, to be around, to be mum, and yes, the great inspiration what I had, it was from Gabriele Polacco. It was one of her tutorials what I accidentally found on YouTube, and I absolutely fell in love. And also Marta Lapkowska, as you know, Marta is very passionate about craft as well, and I absolutely fell in love. And this is why I also decided to give it a go, and craft actually helped me to build that happiness again, helped me to become the person I am today, to you know, share it with yourself as well, the tips, what I've learned on this journey. And yes, I'm hoping everything what you're finding in my channel is inspirational for you, and I'm hoping you're finding a good tips if you're starting your crafty journey, if you're more advanced. Everybody's welcome, and we're here all to support each other. Without any further ado, I'm not going to take much time of you. I'm going to just reverse the camera on my table, and today, because I just don't feel like I want to do any advanced project, I want to just relax and just, you know, take it as it flow. So the best thing is to do the art journal. I absolutely love and enjoy art journal sessions. So let's dive into it, let's do it something together. And I will be working mainly today with Crafty Workshop products. I probably will be using some of the new stencils, definitely mediums, because you know I love mediums, to experiment, to try them out, what they react with water and everything. So yes, without any further ado, let's meet at my desk and we can dive into it and create our journal together as a relaxing session. So I'm hoping you're also gonna grab your tools, whatever you have on around you, whatever you have on your stash, the product what you haven't used for a while, and yes, let's do it together. So let's meet at my desk and we can do it together. We can have a bit of a chit chat then. See you there. So welcome at my desk. I have my journal ready. I'm using the Artisa Art Journaling book. This one is 6x6. It's a watercolor pages. They are quite sturdy, but I'm still sticking 2 pages together just to be allowing me to work with water, to add layers, to add more, for example, texture and everything. So yeah, I'm just sticking 2 pages together. So what I'm going to start with, actually, maybe we can just start with applying a little bit of a washi tape, masking tape, paper tape, whatever you have around you, you can just grab it and you can just apply on your journal. So what I'm starting with, I'm just tearing a little strips of my tape without really thinking, without really stressing, just to add a bit of an interest to my pages. It doesn't have to be super straight. Least precision is better, because I like really the vintage look. So if it's less precise, it's better for me. And I really like when for example, the masking or washi tape or paper tape, it's not really even. This is what I really like to apply. This is what I really like to do. So if you have any different methods of creating, then by all means, you've got your own preferences, then, you know, it is your choice. What works for you, whatever rocks your boat. This is what works for me, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So if that will also work for you, then that will be a great bonus. If you've got a different method of working, then by all means, it's absolutely choice of yours. It's absolutely free choice. There's not any structure, there is not any rules what you have to really stick with art journaling. It's absolutely the most relaxing art way, because you can just do anything, whatever you want, really. So I have a bit of a masking tape, washi tape, whatever you have, and I'm just, as you see, I'm random. I've applied a little bit here, I've applied a little bit there, like so, and I can just maybe stick a little bit in the center as well. Yeah, why not? We can do it in the center too. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. I'm slowly trying to catch up on all of them. As you know, I've mentioned I've been quite busy, and I also not been so well lately. So if I don't record the video every week, I'm very sorry, but it is what it is. You just have to prioritize things sometimes, and I know some of you are really wanting to see more of videos and everything, but sometimes it's just not really possible to be everywhere and do everything. But the main thing is that we are all here together in this crafty community. We all support each other. We all can talk to each other, and that's the best thing to be for each other. Well, this is what I think anyway. So this is what I have on my journal. So I have a bit of a interest. I've added the tape. Let me just get rid of this. There we go. And I can just apply those little pieces as well here. So as you see, what I've done in this journal, I mainly concentrated to be a little bit heavier on one of the sides. So you can see it's more going on this part and less on this one. This is the way what I always like to do. I always try to concentrate on one page as being a little bit heavier and the other one is a little bit lower. So the main focal point and the more going on, more will be going on this part. And less will be happening on this, but they also equally will be balanced together. So I'm hoping this is what you also will benefit from working that way. I don't like to just blob everything on both pages. That doesn't work for me. I always like to have a little balance between heavier and lighter, and that's the way how I create. So I always choose if it's a right or left side and then take it from there. Sometimes I'm starting from center, depends what I feel really. So we have our washi tape, masking tape, paper tape, whatever you have, applied on our pages. What we're going to do now, we're going to seal our layers with preparing with gesso, and we can maybe add rice paper. I haven't worked with rice paper for a long time, and I thought, well, I've got those beautiful papers on my stash, so why not give it a chance and use them, because they're just laying there and yeah, they can be used on something really nice. So that's what I thought. We'll just grab them and use them. This is a part of rice paper. I've recorded also a tutorial a couple of years ago, and you really loved it and enjoyed it. And I thought, well, let's just use those beautiful flowers and mixture them together with the roses. They're not really matching perfectly together, but we can work on them. We can add the color on them to go nicely, and we can work and decide from there. So let me just grab a gesso, let me just grab a, or maybe a gel mediums. That's what we're gonna do with applying our rice paper, and then we can take it from there. So let me just grab the gesso and matte gel medium, and we can take it another step from here. Back to you, my lovely friends. So I have my gesso and I have matte gel medium. We'll be working with clear gesso. If anyone needs the code for the Crafter Workshop clear gesso, it's really nice product. It's TCW 9007, and for the matte gel medium is TCW 9011. I will provide you with the description of the product. The codes for the products and links in the description box below, as always, so don't hesitate to check the details there. And you can also purchase those products from many online shops. If you are a retailer, you can contact directly Crafter Workshop and ask for the quotes on relevant supplies wherever you would like to store and sell. There's so many products from Crafter Workshops available in scrapbook.com. So feel free to check the websites, feel free to check the details at your end, whatever rocks your boat, whatever you want to have, and you can just take it from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just tear my rice paper. The reason I'm tearing the rice paper, because I want to have uneven edges. I don't want the images to be just, you know, really precisely fussy cutted, because I will be working and blending everything on my pages. So there's not really reason to have those really even edges. Like I said, the least precision with the edges on this point, it's really something what I enjoy making. Now, of course, if you, for example, fussy cutting the main focal points, for example, if you're working on the cards, then of course they have to have sort of a even edges. Of course, they have to be nicely cut. I know some of you don't really like fussy cutting. My lovely friend Janet hates fussy cutting, but she's got that beautiful cut machine, what she's using for cutting elements. So whatever you've come up with, whatever works for you, then by all means, it is always around to grab and use. I'm not really sure if you will be able to find this rice paper what I'm using. If you really want to give it a go, this is one, this is actually, I believe it's from the Polish brand, I'm not really sure, but the sheet of this paper is R0258. If you're able to find this rice paper anywhere, then by all means, you've got the code for the sheet, but you don't have to have everything what I have. You can just use any other rice paper, whatever you have on your stash really, and it doesn't have to be yellow and green, brown and whatever. You can do with the different colors as well. So whatever you have, just grab it and enjoy it. Lately I've decided that I'm not going to invest any more money in any more of art tools. The simple reason is because you've got so many things. Like, for example, I have so many inks what I'm not really using anymore. I have so many different papers what I'm not using, like, for example, digital papers. Like, for example, I've got so many washes, and I'm like, gosh, why I keep buying things? There's no reason for it. I know it's looking nice on your stash when you've got like beautiful craft rooms and wherever, but do you really use all of these? Do you really need that much? You don't really make a use of all of these. And what I recently also come up with, that I will be only working and using and creating something what's really useful, not like, for example, like a 3D beautiful project what taking the space in a room and you just don't know what to do with this. So I will be mainly working on, for example, cards. This is what I love, this is what I enjoy. I will be doing the of course, art journals, because that's what I love, what I enjoy. I can just close the book and put it on my shelf, and it's not taking much room. And yes, definitely that will be the way to go forward for me. If this is something what you also wanting to do, then by all means feel free to follow the same idea, the same step. I think I will be using this one. This one is also from the Polish brand. Oh, in fact, this is, I think, this is the brand, IDT Collections, idtcollections.com. This is the website where you can check the rice papers, www.decoupagepaper.eu. Okay, or www.idtcollection.com. Either way, I hope you will be able to find whatever you're looking for, whatever you need. Okay, so I think I will use these roses as well. I will try to incorporate them together and blend them together nicely. As I said, they don't really match together, but they are looking really nice. So let's chance it. Sometimes you just have to step out from the comfort zone and just be courageous. You don't have to be just, you know, hiding in the shadow like some probably you will say, well, easy for you to say, but to be honest, trust me, it took me a long time to build up myself, to be speaking to in front of camera, to be talking like, you know, freely like now. At first, when you go back to my first videos, it was just mainly recorded with a really big speed, and while I wasn't actually talking to you, when I was just putting the music in the background. But I decided, well, it's time to change things. It's time to grow as a person. It's time to be different. It's time to be, you know, making you comfortable in things what you also seen in my channel. So I'm hoping this is what works for you as well, and you are also benefiting from these chit chats of mine. I know that some of the explanation might not be super perfect. Maybe you will feel that there's something maybe lost in transition, but you know, as I've mentioned before, English is not my first language, and I think sometimes we just have to read between the lines to, I don't know, to fully know what we're trying to say, what we want to say. I don't know if that really makes sense, but hey, anyway, going back to my journal, I'm just trying to put those flowers and see where is that gonna take me. They don't really go together perfectly, but like I said, I will step out of my comfort zone and try to come up with something what could work for this particular. I'm thinking maybe I could actually do something like this. I know some of this will be covered, but I could try maybe. Yeah, I think so. I'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Or maybe I can change this one for this. Oh, I think that works better. Well, in fact, we can always try from the top. No, this looks really nice in the corner, and we can maybe use this one here, like on its own, like this. Yeah, maybe. I'm just thinking out loud and deciding as I'm going along. Well, in fact, I'm not really sure yet. I'll decide in a moment. I'm just gonna tear another another bunch of these roses, another composition with these roses, and we'll try where I can put them. Here we go. I also like to work with rice paper better, and it's more comfortable, to be honest, because rice paper is pretty sturdy to work with. As you can see, it's not tearing when you're trying to pull. When you're working with tissue paper, with napkins, for example, they are a little bit thinner, so you have to be just more careful with them. And when you, for example, applying the coat of gesso, or you're applying them on the pages, just to be sure that they will stick nicely, you just have to be really precise. But with the rice paper, what I like, you can always lift and you can correct it. But with the napkins, you will not have that possibility, because this just simply will tear, and you will have your image destroyed, really. So I'm just, there we go, just tearing these, and let's see what I can do with them. I'm just thinking maybe I could in fact do something like that. I don't really know what I'm going to do. If I'm honest, I'm just improvising, as you see, improvising. Yeah, okay, something like that, something like that. Maybe, look at that. Maybe I could apply these roses on top of this. I can pull this off. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. So we'll have the I'm just thinking, add another one on this one. Yes, let's go for it. Let's go for it. May not be looking as promising, as good as you wanting, but hey, it's an art journal. You're allowed to make mistake. If something's not gonna go right, you can just always cover it with gesso and redo it. Like I said, I'm doing a relaxing art journal today. I'm not really stressing. I had enough of stress in last few weeks, and with not being well as well, had a really tight chest. Something's going on. I'm not really sure. I due for more tests, but we will see. We will see where I am. We'll see. So this is where we are. This is where we are. I'm hoping everything's going okay at your end and you're doing well. I hope you're also enjoying and having a good time, and the weather at your end is also nice and allowing you to go outside more, maybe go for a walk, whatever you do at your end. I hope everything is going well. So I think this is what I will do. I think this is what it's gonna be. This is gonna be just like this. Take a look, just like this. Okay, I think I will go with the flow and just do that. I think so. Yes, I think so. I really like those roses, but I also really like these. I know they're not going so great together, but yeah, I'm gonna just chance it. I'm gonna just chance it and take it as it comes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my gel medium, and I'm gonna apply the rice paper to my pages. So let's go with the flow. 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 Okay, I like that. This roses, it's really beautiful. They are really beautiful. Oh, I'm thinking. Yes, I'm going to do that. Just like that. Okay, yes. Just like that. Okay, you stay where you are. There we go. Going to do this here. So it will be like the roses picking through between the. You see what you can do? You can lift it. You can lift your image and you can reapply. That's what I like with working with rice papers. Rice papers are really sturdy, good quality. There we go. I like this here. As you can see, I'm applying the fair amount of gel medium just to make sure everything will stick nicely, will seal well. Let me just lift this a little bit. Need to add more in this place. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of liking now this. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that here. This is looking interesting. Okay, so I have this rice paper element. What I'm thinking, ooh, this is actually gonna look nice here. Take a look. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick these roses on top of this. I really like that. Okay. Yes, I really like that. Okay, yes. So we kind of like blend these rice papers together. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do on this side now. So let's grab more rice paper. Let's grab these images as well. Let's grab them. Let's work with them. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So. There we go. There we go. So I have this one. I really like those. I really do like those. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I have this there. If I do this like that. Oh, yes, I think I like that. Maybe I'll grab these as well. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chance it and see what I will get. Yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, not sure if you know, but rice paper, it's used for decoupaging, and you don't have to really. Okay, I'm back. I've cleared out my card, and we can just carry on working on our journal. I'm thinking, what can I what can I do with this? Oh, this look nice. This look nice. I like that. I like that. Yes, I like that. I'm gonna just stick that on without really stressing, without thinking too much. Overthinking is not good. Remember, sometimes you just have to take chances. Sometimes you just have to grab the opportunity what comes to you. Don't avoid it. Just try it and see what that's gonna take you, what's that gonna give you. There we go. If it's a new job, if it's something else, it's always good. I'm just thinking to make it a little bit of a yes, that will do. That will do, that will do, that will do. So let's just stick this on here. There we go. So I have this there, and I will apply these roses as well. Like this. I like this. Okay. Yes. Yes, that will do. I can also get some texture as well in the places where it's empty. We can add the color, of course. There we go. Okay, so that's what we have. I'm happy with the outcome. Let me just add more medium to it so it will seal there. Okay, happy. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut the excess of the sticking elements, and I'm going to also add the gesso, because I will be applying color to my pages, so I want to make sure that it will not sipping in places, although we have a watercolor paper on these white elements, but we need to prepare with gesso as well. Okay, so that's what we have. Here we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I know this video is a little bit maybe different what you expected. Maybe you're a bit surprised what you found out about me. Maybe this is new for you as well. Maybe you've not had the chance to talk to me. Maybe it's the first time you're actually here, and it's always good to maybe support each other. I would always say that it is always good to support each other. And no matter what's going on in your life, it's always good to be there for a friend and just say, okay, I'm here for you. Let's see what I can do. How can I make things better for yourself, for your family, for anyone, whatever. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna just get my gesso in. There we go. Really good layer of clear gesso. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this outcome. I like it. Maybe if it doesn't look as good as yet, but I still like it. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wait a moment for this layers to dry, and I'm going to decide on colors, mediums, stamps and texture, what I will be using and working on these pages. So bear with me a moment and I'll come back to you when I've got everything ready. Okay, back to you, my lovely friends. As I've mentioned, I'm not using inks lately. There we go, I have my inks. Today I've got two different distress yellow colors, and I have watercolor sparks from Crafter Workshop. These are from collaboration with Ken Oliver. Everybody know Ken Oliver is really talented artist. And I also have a couple of stencils. These are new stencils what I've given the presentation with unboxing when I received this from Crafter Workshop. These are new stencils from Rebecca Mayer's collection. I really love Rebecca's stencils. They are very unique, very different, and that's what I will be using. And I also have modeling paste. Yes, I have a modeling paste today. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to grab my palette knife and I'm going to apply a bit of a texture. So what I'm going to do, I really love this stencil, really nice stencil, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add this script in few places. I'm gonna add this like a that will look really nice here, right there, leave. Yeah, this like a part of a what you call it, margin. Yeah, so I have modeling paste today. I'm gonna just mix it a little bit just to be making sure it doesn't have, for example, you know, when your mediums not been used for a while, they sometimes can what you call it, the ingredients, they can go apart. So it's always good to just a little bit mixture. As you can see, mine paste, it's slightly you see, but here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply this interesting bit on this part. Here we go. I have this lovely script what I'm going to also use in here. There we go. It's not super precise, and that's what I like. You don't have to be super precise. I always say that. This precision, it's better. There we go. I'll take a little bit off from here because I don't want that leaf to be covered. There we go. I like that. And I will apply a bit of this there. There we go. And again, take this off. Scrape, 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 scrape. There we go. Lovely. I like that. Maybe I'll scrape that from here as well, slightly. Nice. I like it. You might not see it much happening yet, but I'll show you in a moment what I have. There we go. So we have this. We have this beautiful script. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I will add it here as well. I'm just trying to figure out which way am I going, and I will add it here as well. There we go. I like that. And I can add maybe a little bit of this here. Just scrape this what I don't need. There we go. Yes, I think I like that. I do like that. Yes. Just scrape this from here because it covers my rose. My leaf. There we go. Yes, I like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and wash my stencil. Let me just bring that texture so you can see better. That's what I have. I like that. I like that. So I'm going to wash my stencil and then I will start coloring everything. So bear with me a second. Let me just sort my stencil first. So my stencils are sorted now. I'm going to bring my plate here with, I'm gonna mix my powders. I'm gonna add a bit of water to them. Remember, they are very highly pigmented, these sparkles, color sparks, so you don't need to add a lot of them. Just a tiny amount will do the job. So just be whoop, I've added a lot, way too much. I just squirted too much. What have I said? I said just add it a little bit, and I've added loads. But anyway, that's me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add water. What I'm going to do, because this one's going to be really dark, I'm going to add a bit of water in my next one, and I will grab a brush and I will just improvise and to work with. Let me just find my brush. I want a small, fairly small brush for watercolor painting. Fairly small. I wanted fairly small, and I'll grab this big one anyway. So I'm going to add, look at that, that's going to be just nice, I think. What I need a bit of a, okay, water, there we go. So I'm starting mixing the elements together. I'm starting blending everything together. Because I've prepared everything with gesso, I sealed the layers with gesso, I can add a bit of the water to my element. Look at that, that is just so dark. I need to add a bit of the water and just work on this. That's way too dark, what I wanted. Way too dark. But we're going to work on it. And what I like about the I can't talk, I can't concentrate, I don't know. What I like about the Crafty Workshop modeling paste, that it takes the color. So you will have an option to nicely mix your texture with the color to balance everything, so it will not be just super white. You can just blend it nicely. Gonna add a bit of water there. I like that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a bit of these leftovers rice paper, just to dab this off because it's just too much for me. There. I haven't brought any tissues. Oh. Right, in fact I might actually go and grab some tissues because I believe I'm going to need them. Okay, I like that. You can blend it with your fingers as well. Yes, why not? Step out of your comfort zone, guys. You don't have to be just, you know, super super into rules. You can just step out of the rules completely and create something what rocks your boat. I like that. I like that. So I blend that with fingers. I really like the option of coloring with the fingers. If you haven't tried it, then I would recommend you to give it a go, because it's really, really nice. So I'm gonna add this light yellow. There we go. I like that. I like that very much. Now you're gonna say it's very green. Yes, we're gonna work on it. Don't worry, we're gonna work on it. Don't worry, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna add yellow as well. This is what we have for now. Let me just go and grab some tissue, because I will need it. I will need it. I'll be back in a moment. Back to you, and I have a tissue. I have a tissue, so I'm gonna just dab the excess. Now, before you start coloring, remember to dry your texture. Dry your texture very well, so you're not gonna make puddles. I'm gonna apply a bit of ink on my desk, like so. Activate with water. Like I said, we're gonna need a bit of yellow happening on our pages. So I'm gonna add yellow as well. This rose gone too greeny. You see, we can just work on those roses what were really not into colors, what we wanted them, but we can just add the color on them now to turn them to red. To red. Where's that red come from? To yellow, I meant to say. There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I like that. I like that. Okay, there we go. You don't have to rush process of coloring. You can take your time, whatever you feel, how long you want. I'm quite fast with that. So let's put this here. This here. There. Okay. Okay. Gonna add more here as well. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with the results what I have so far. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly just dry that a little bit, and I'm gonna add more interest to my pages, and we'll add more stenciling to it, but we're gonna do the stenciling through the with the ink. So when it's not gonna be more texture with stenciling, we're gonna add more interest using inks. So let me just dry this first, and I will come back to you. Okay, so everything is dry now, and I can start working on adding more interest to my pages. And I brought this stencil. I really like this stencil, and I will try to incorporate these flowers into everything, and I really like the idea of putting that in. And I've brought Walnut Stain Distress ink. Yeah, let's add a bit of a brown into my pages. Why not? So I'm gonna just gently dab that in. Ooh, that's really nice. I like that. Okay, I like that. I do like that. I do like that. Maybe I will add you here as well. because you're looking quite nice on this area. Okay, I like that. I do like that. I will add this in the between as well. So you see, with your stencils, you don't have to use the full image. I always try to just step out a little bit with the imagination and just freely work it there with the elements of the stencil. You don't have to be adding everything. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Where can I add you? Definitely I will add you here. You definitely will fit here. Yes, you do. You do fit well here. Let me just grab that little flower. It will go nicely here. Definitely you fit in here. And we can add you little flower also in here, in this picking spot. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. We can add this part here. Yes, I like that. You see, when you add a little bit of a dark color, it gives your pages a little bit of a character. So, a little bit of grunginess. And that's what I like here, what I'm actually achieving now. And I think I will add this here as well. Why not? Why not? Okay, this is looking really nice now. I will add this here too. Okay, I can blend this a little bit. There we go. Yep, beautiful. I like that. Only if I say myself, I really like that. I do like that. Maybe I will add a little bit of a at the bottom here. Yeah, maybe here too. So the pages will actually join in like so. We can add a bit of a here, like that. We can add a bit of a at the edges as well to create a nice frame for everything, like so. There we go, there we go, there we go. And the last thing what I can do on these pages is to finish off with adding a bit of a splashes. We like splashes, we're splatting. We like splatting our pages. So that's what I like. I really like that. Let me just move that out of the way. I believe I'm going to do white splats here. I think we're missing a little bit of white. Let me just bring that close so you can see what I have built up. Okay, I would have just whitened these flowers a little bit, and to be honest, we can actually do that with a white gel pen. Maybe let's try it. Can we do that? Okay, it's not really working as I would want to, but I've got different solution. We can grab white Posca. White Posca, Posca, Posca. Let's grab white Posca. And we can bring our white flowers back to our pages. So mixy, 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 mixy. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I like that better. I like that idea better. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going just color them all white, and then I will add shading with something, I don't know yet with what, but I will work on it. I will work on it. So like I said, don't stress, because it is relaxing process, right? So you don't have to overthink, you don't have to, just relax, relax, relax. Relax, relax, relax. As you see, I'm not talking a lot today. I've got a lot in my mind, and I just really needed to relax. And the best idea is just to craft, just to come to my corner and just craft. Okay, I like that idea of using rice paper. If you have any rice paper lying on your shelves, grab them, use them, enjoy them, because why not? They're worth it, and you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna enjoy it. So just do it. Just step out of your comfort zone. If you've not actually worked with any of rice paper yet, then by all means, this is your time. This is your time to do that. Why would you want to keep them on your shelf and not enjoy the product? You need to enjoy your product. You need to have good time. You need to have fun. Yeah, okay. So I have this, and I can put this back. And what I'm thinking, what I'm going to do, I have this Derwent Intense Bark color 2000, Martha's favorite color, and it's also something what I like. And I'm going to just add a bit of a shading on my petals now. Okay, like so. And I'm not going to activate that, I don't think so. I'm gonna just leave it as it is, I believe. Maybe I change my mind. No, I think I'm gonna just leave it. You can just blend it a little bit with the finger, like so. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let me just bring that in. That's what we have. That's what we have. Okay, oh, my memory card flashing again. Let me just sort that out. So what we need to finish our pages, we need to add a title. And I have this Tim Holtz Ideology stickers, quotes. There's not much left. As you can see, I've used quite a lot, and I was just flicking through and reading. And I'm just gonna choose a couple of them. And yeah, I like this one. It is a very long one, but we can just always cut it whatever we want. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. Okay, yes, I like that. Keep some room. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. Yeah, unimaginable. Unimaginable. That's a very difficult word. Unimaginable. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like this here, like that. I think. Okay, maybe. maybe a little changes. Yeah, maybe changes. Keep some room in your heart for unimagined. Okay, yeah, I like it there. I like it there. Oh, I like it there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick them with a bit of a glue, because they are quite oldish, and I'm afraid that the glue which is on them might not hold them very well, so I'm gonna just add a bit of a glue at the back, just to be sure they will stay in place. So they will stay in place. There we go, there we go, there we go. Like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a bit of a relaxing moment. Maybe not as perfect, because I'm not perfect and I'm not pretending to be perfect. I'm just me, with my imperfection, with mistakes. We all make mistakes, and yes, this is me. I'm not pretending to be anyone else. That's what I don't do. Here we go. Some days we have better days, some days we have worse days, and we're all humans, right? We are all humans. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab that back from the event again, and I'm just gonna slightly highlight my sentiments, because they're just so standing out. They're just so white. Let me just wet my brush, clean it from the leftovers paint, and just activate that. Okay, there we go. I like that. I hope you had a good time. I hope you got inspired. I hope you will create something from what I share with you today, and I hope everything's well at your end. So let me just grab the white paint from my shelf. There we go. Just a tiny bit of a white paint. We're gonna add it, water, mix it, activate it. There we go. I'm gonna just do a bit of a splats. Not too many, just be very gentle. There we go, there we go, there we go. Don't want to overtake the page with splatters. Just a few. There we go. I like that. I like that. So that's it. That is all for today's chit chats. There we go. Let me just bring that up for you. So that's what we got today from working and relaxing with rice papers, with watercolor mediums, with gesso, with a bit of a texture, with inks. So we've done a bit of a mixed media in our journal. So till the next time, my lovely friends, I hope everything's going well. If you would like to share this tutorial with your friends, then by all means feel free to do so. It's always lovely to welcome new friends here. It's always great to hear your feedback. It's always good to know that you're enjoying what I'm creating, because it's everything for you, and without you I probably wouldn't be recording these tutorials and having these chit chats. So yes, kisses and love to you all, until the next time, and bye for now. Take care. Bye bye.